Well, good afternoon. My name is Matthew Marset. I am a friend of Dr. Birch Browning, coming out from Boston, and honored to be here this week doing all sorts of exciting things here at Cleveland State University, and an amazing opportunity to work with this truly outstanding ensemble. But I'm here really as part of an important celebration. As Birch introduced just prior to the last piece, Dr. Timothy Reynish is a monumental figure in our field, and a monumental figure in the lives of so many of us, those of us who have celebrated and enjoyed careers in this field, and who are passionate about this music and about beautiful communities like this one. So I had a first meeting of Birch about a year ago. Came out for the Cleveland Winds performance, premiering the Alarcon Cello Concerto with Timothy Reynish conducting. And Birch and I became fast friends and began scheming immediately, because we knew that 2023 was the 85th birthday of Dr. Timothy Reynish. And there seems to have been growing a beautiful little tradition of some surprise commissions. Tim has dedicated his life to advancing the repertoire of this medium through great commissioning of truly great composers. So we set to work and quickly got in contact with one of his very dear friends, Adam Gorb. And Adam is one of the UK's absolute most outstanding and prolific composers, an amazing gentleman, an incredible artist. And we approached him with this crazy little scheme, and he was very much on board. And there are a team of schools and friends from around the United States that have joined us in this. And the big plan was for an unveiling here at the concert. The scheming was really going to be, I was going to be hidden and just pop out on the stage. That plan got busted yesterday because as Tim and Hillary were coming down the elevator in the hotel, they stepped into the lobby and Adam was standing there. And there was sort of a moment of, Adam, what are you doing on this side of the pond? And you can imagine that the things had to be revealed pretty quickly. But it's been a great opportunity to work with Adam through his piece and work with the Cleveland Winds. So just before we present it, I'd like to bring to the stage and ask you to help welcome Adam Gorb, who's joined us for the performance, and we'll talk a little bit about the work.
Not quite right, I'm only 28. So, I mean, obviously when there's a new piece, people want to know what it's about. People are rather curious. So all I can probably tell you that it's about 7.5 minutes long. So, I mean, Tim has been a wonderful friend for years. I remember he heard my very first large piece for wind ensemble nearly 30 years ago called Metropolis, and he came up to me and wondered what that beastly noise was all about. And so since then, for some crazy reason, he has asked me to write quite a few pieces, and he's been an absolutely vital part of my life and my composing life, and he's totally turned me on to writing pieces for wind ensemble, this wonderful orchestra without strings, with saxophones, that has such variety, such color, such vitality. And as a composer, there may be some composers here in the audience, but if you are a young or not so young composer, please write for wind ensemble. You're much more likely to get more than one performance of your piece. There are lots and lots of wind ensembles out there, like all you guys and you guys. So this particular piece, which is my most recent piece, was finished a few months ago. It reflects, it's called Out of the Darkness, and it reflects really the tough times we've all had over the last 2 or 3 years when we haven't been able to make music, we haven't been able to see friends the normal way. It's been like this worldwide. So I'm quite keen when I write pieces to, particularly for wind ensemble, to write quite chamber music and have quite small textures. So this piece starts in a sort of somber, dark slightly monochrome manner, but it comes out of the darkness, and if you can imagine climbing up, it has a big, triumphant ending. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.